class, Dr. Earls, just wanting to share some more hopeful encouragements about Turabian and working through that during the remainder of our course. I'm almost finished with all the papers from week 2, but some of you have a good background in Turabian already. Some of you, this is new. The one thing I would encourage all of you to consider is just simply picking up a used hard copy of the 9th edition of Turabian. The Lord and my wife have allowed me to do 2 postgraduate works. My first dissertation and work was done under the 4th edition of Turabian. Back then it was only like 130-40 pages. I worked with it so much, I almost had it memorized, but now we're at the 9th edition, and it is some 430 pages. The thing this allows for you the use of is the index. That's what I've always told students. Just go to the index in Turabian, and in those pages you can search out and eventually find the specific place in the book that answers the style question you have. In this 9th edition, currently it's chapters 16 and 17 for footnote and bibliographic information. That's the main things you'll be working with as to your papers you are submitting throughout your work here at Liberty. So again, I would recommend the consideration of picking up a used copy of the Turabian. We are now under, again, the 9th edition. They keep upgrading it. This came out of the University of Chicago at the beginning or early 1900s for how to write papers, and it's been used as a standard across America for technicalities as far as proper writing style. But again, I sent yesterday the 2 links that were generated from our administrators, and so those are helpful too. Those will give you some quick access to say a much shorter route to finding Turabian resources than what is currently housed in our classes. I apologize again for not getting this sooner to you, but I was just assigned this class the day before we began, and then I was realizing this fall the school has changed. What we used to have in each of our syllabus for each course was an interactive Turabian guide that was accessible through your syllabus. Now it was through a little bit to say tougher, more challenging route to find it in course resources in the top right tab of our Canvas homepage. Those 2 links I sent yesterday, and this ideal of your obtaining just a used copy, again, I think this could be very helpful for those of you without a background of doing proper footnoting and bibliographic entries for papers assigned. This will be helpful. Again, just master the index. You don't have to master the whole book. As you learn just to go to the index, you will find normally the specific place in Turabian resources that will guide you as to how to do the proper footnoting for a journal article, for an online matter that you're drawing from, or whatever as far as your papers. So thank you so much, class. God bless you. Have a great remainder of the 6 weeks, now 5 weeks after this weekend remaining of this course. All right, bye.